still remember the cold steel of their words, the way my mother shook her head and sighed. Art won't put food on the table, you're chasing illusions. My father's voice, sharp and dismissive, you're wasting your life with those paintbrushes. Find a real job. They laughed, genuinely believing I was naive, lost in some foolish fantasy. I clutched my tired backpack, feeling the weight of their disappointment, but something inside refused to break. Deep down, I knew I had to leave. I couldn't stay in a place where my dreams were a joke. That night, I packed a bag, left behind the comfort of their house, and stepped into the unknown. The doubt was deafening, but my resolve was louder. I owed myself a chance, even if it meant everything I loved would be torn apart. The journey was brutal. I slept on couches, sometimes in parks, always with a paintbrush or a laptop as my only companions. Ramen became my staple, weeks turning into months of relentless grind. I worked multiple jobs, bartending by night, freelance design by day, while sneaking time to paint. Rejections piled up, galleries turned me down, clients ghosted, projects failed. There were moments I thought of giving up, when the rent was overdue, when my hands trembled from exhaustion, and when I doubted whether I was good enough. But then I'd see the small victories, an online follower's comment praising my work, a local cafe asking to display my art, an old friend reminding me of my talent when I nearly lost faith. I clung to those sparks, letting them fuel my persistence. I grew stronger, more resilient, convinced that my passion was worth every sacrifice. And then it happened. A game I poured my soul into went viral. The trailer was shared thousands of times. Players flooded the forums praising its creativity. My art was displayed in a respected gallery, and a major publication featured my story. I had built something real, tangible proof that I could stand apart from their doubts. The moment I saw my name in print, holding my first sales report, I felt a quiet but undeniable shift. I had made it. The years of blood, sweat, and tears had paid off. I finally saw my reflection in the mirror and recognized the person I'd fought so hard to become. I'd carved a path from despair to hope, from mockery to admiration. I returned home for a family gathering, my heart pounding with a strange mixture of pride and nostalgia. My parents looked at me differently now, their expressions cautious, but tinged with something softer. When my mother saw the interview in the magazine, her eyes widened. "You really did it," she whispered, voice trembling. My father looked away for a long moment before finally nodding. "We were wrong," he admitted quietly. The room was heavy with unspoken apologies and a newfound respect. As I held their gaze, I realized that success isn't about gloating. It's about becoming so authentic, so unstoppable, that the old doubts fade away. I didn't need their approval anymore. I had proved that dreams, no matter how impossible they seem, are worth fighting for. And in that quiet victory, I found my peace.